Hey everyone, Val here. I am live now, I believe. Let me know if you're with me. Hey everyone, Val here. I wanted to do a live chat today to talk about the YouTube changes for monetization. Wanted to talk about having to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. And I had put a video out a couple days ago for everybody to join me today. So before I really get started on this, I'm going to give a few people a chance to come into the stream. I kind of wanted to have a discussion with people. If you're in the stream, let me know, because I have promised, and I'm going to hold up to my promise, that I'm going to write down your name if you join the stream today, and I'm going to go to your channel in the next few days and watch a couple of your videos to give you some view time. So let me know if you're in the stream so that I can do that. But I wanted to have a few YouTubers get together and maybe share some ideas on how to get more subscribers and how to increase your view hours, because I know a lot of you have lost or are going to be losing your monetization real soon due to not having enough subscribers or not getting enough view time, and I thought that we could share some ideas. So if you're with me, let me know, and we can get the discussion started. I know if you look at my videos, you say, well, you know, she only gets like 40, 50 or so views a day. My daily vlogs, I do get, I probably get 40 to 100 views a day. Hi, Brute. Thanks for coming. Hopefully, hi, Larry. Strange Dreams, that's Larry. Thanks for coming in to the vlog. I'm going to write down your names because I want to remember to, I always support you guys' channel, but I'm going to, I'll give you a shout out and watch a few more of your videos. If I haven't watched them, even if I have, I'm going to give you some more view time. I'll watch them over again. So I thank you for coming. And like I said, if you look at my videos, you probably think, well, she only gets 30 to maybe 80, 90 views a day. How is that enough view time? But with my videos, if you look at the hits I get on older videos, I get probably 500 to 600 hits a day on my YouTube videos, which leaves me in the range of being able to monetize, because I do have over 1,000 subscribers now. And because people aren't looking at my daily chats or my daily videos, they're looking at the older videos. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that. But if you guys have any ideas as we're going along, let's share ideas with each other on how to get views and everything up. Family Toy Report. Thanks for dropping in. I'm going to write your name down so that I can remember to give you a shout out and to go visit your channel and watch some of your videos. Even like I said, if I didn't, if I do already watch your videos, which I probably am going to be a subscriber to everybody that's dropping in, I will still go back and watch some of your videos over. Granny Monster in the house. Hi, Granny Monster. Woo woo. I'm writing down your name, Granny Monster, so I can go watch some of your videos over again. Give you some more view time. Is everybody in the chat, do you monetize? Are you monetized on your videos? And if you are you going to lose your monetization on the 20th when this whole thing ends? Angie's Pantry, I just saw you this morning. I saw Granny Monster this morning too on Greg Hubbard's chat off the ship. I'm so excited to watch that because we're going to be doing that in a couple of weeks, going out on a cruise. And I'm looking so forward to live streaming off the ship. He got me so excited about cruising. about the cruise, because I got to see him out at sea. But that was so awesome. I'm writing while I'm doing this. I'm writing down your names of everybody that's coming into the chat so I can remember to go and give you some view time. I actually started my channel in 2010. Yeah, like 18 years ago. But I started it out as just a fun channel. I'd put up videos here and there just of my grandkids and stuff so that my family could see them. And I wasn't doing it. I didn't even understand about what YouTube really was and monetization. I didn't understand any of that. And I started watching YouTube here and there. And I found out that the channels that I liked to watch the most were channels that vlogged. So I asked Steve, my husband, if he wanted to start a vlog. And so we started a vlog. I think it's going on a year and a half or 2.5 years, something like that ago. And since we started the vlog, I had like 40 subscribers starting out a couple of years ago. And my subscribers have increased and increased and increased. And I'm going to, ask you some questions and let's get a chat going on about why do you watch YouTube? What are you looking for? What do you think viewers are looking for? And what do you think people want to see? Because if you want to get your videos watched, you got to put stuff out that people want to see. So what is it you want to see when you watch the videos, and what is it that you think other people want to see? So give me some ideas on that. Angie just hit 1,000 subscribers. Congratulations. Are you monetized, Angie? Chat's going too fast. Hold on. I got to go up. Oh, I'm going to have to go check that out right away, Brute. I'm going to go check it out. She says, watch her channel. She has a contest going on and you can win view time. I think that's awesome. I think everybody should be giving out view time right now. So Granny Monster wants to watch more edgy work, but I fear we're all too dang askered to do it because of YouTube's new rules. And that's probably right too. Is you got to kind of watch what you're putting out there, because if it's a little bit risque, or, my thing is, if I'm somewhere and I'm videotaping, like in the restaurant yesterday, and I was videotaping and there's music playing in the background, I have to keep the clips really, really short or I'm going to get dinged for copyright. And it makes it very hard to vlog in a public place or to do a video in a public place, because you're going to get dinged for a copyright. And that to me is it's a challenge. So you got to try to find places and be very aware of what's going on around your surroundings, so that you don't get that ding. But yeah, edgy too is kind of, you kind of got to watch that. I mean, some people really like that and they're going to watch it. But the thing that you need, I think, and this is my opinion only, everybody, I just don't know. I know what I think is working for me and what may work for other people. Remove the sound and narrate over them. That's true. You can do that. Yeah, that's right. You can do that. I've done that on a couple before that had a lot of wind and stuff on them. Is I just, took the sound off and narrated over them. Very cool. And yeah, you all subscribe to each other and give each other some additional subscribers and some view time. Let's all be here to support each other. What I find out is the videos of mine that are the most viewed are stuff like my cruise videos and my Disney videos and some cooking videos. And there's some random weird stuff that I put out there a year or so ago that I get views on too. And hi, Go for Green Living. I'm going to write down your name. Go for Green Living. And I thank you for joining us. And if you have anything, please join in. Pat Paquin says, Pat P, that's my sister. Say hi, everybody, to Patty. I'm going to try to make Patty a moderator. I don't know how to do it. Wait a minute. Oh, I think I did it. Did that have? Oh, okay, Patty, you're moderating the channel now, so you have to watch out. Did Patty show up as a moderator, Granny? Yeah, weird. Yep, Patty's my moderator now. She's got the wrench. So the only thing I don't know how to do on YouTube is on these chats is I don't know how to add somebody into my chat. I'd like to be able to bring somebody into the chat to talk with me on this, but I don't know how to do it. Do you know how to do it, Granny Monster? I'll bring Granny Monster in the chat if she can tell me how to do it. So, yep, tell me how. You want to come in my chat, Granny Monster? You got to tell me how to do it. Because I'd like to have, you know, I'm sitting here talking, but I'd like to have some feedback too. At the top of Hangouts, you'll see a little icon. Okay, hang on, I got to go back over to Hangouts. Where's my Hangouts? All right. And little people, invite people. I got you now. Do I just type Granny Monster in there? Nope. All right, hang on. I got to come back over to the chat. All right. So Granny Monster, what do I put your email address in there? How do I invite you in? I found the little thing, but I don't know how to invite you in. Cut and copy the link and email it to her. At the top of the Hangout icon, look for the person. Invite or share the link. Invite or share the link. Invite by email. Do I share the... Oh, all right, I gotcha. All right, here you come. All right, I just sent the invite over. Let's see how this works. And I'm going to have to probably go to headphones on this, right, too, so that I can hear you talking. Tell me if I got you. We get a real discussion going here. I know Granny Monster has some viewers. I'm going to put my headsets on and turn my volume on so I can hear. I shouldn't need headphones? Am I going to be able to hear you? Did you get my link, Granny? Yep. But no invite yet. Oh, I invited you. Share the link. It's saying add names or emails. I'm pasting your email in there. And I hit invite. So that should go over to you. Tell me if you got it. Okay, Baru. If I do the link on the top of the page and email it to you, is that the link you're looking for? Because it doesn't seem to, or the link to Hangouts, the Hangout link.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. Hi.
Cool.
Yeah. How are ya?
Good. How are you? I don't see you.
Look in your Hangout.
Oh, I have
If
to
you're
go to
watching the
Hangouts?
YouTube, if you're watching the YouTube page, there'll be like a 30-second delay or so.
Right, right. Oh, I gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And I got your chat open. And I got this window minimized so I can see the side chat. So we're good.
All right, so how do I not hear you in stereo?
Mute your YouTube page volume.
Okay.
I can show you on share screen if you need me to.
How do I mute my YouTube page?
I will show you. It's magic. It's magic.
How do I do that?
Okay. This is your YouTube page.
All right, yeah, please.
Now you're going to get a weird echo. Now it's muted. Just like that. Nifty, huh?
Right.
All these modern conveniences, who'd have known?
What did you do?
Huh?
What did you do? What'd you do?
Oh, I just meant we can talk like this, which is very cool.
Hold on, I got it. Okay.
Hey, Cooking.
I'm not real bright here. Cooking with a little spice. Yay. Hi. And SJ, Scott and Jenny Vlogs. How are you up there in Canada? Are you cold? I got to write down these names because I got to remember to go visit y'all. Who'd I miss?
And also, if your sister Patty is still in the chat and also moderator, she can drop the links to people if they're on a phone, because sometimes they have a struggle going to one another's channel.
Right.
And she could also save the links that way in a text form. You don't have to keep writing things down. She can send it off to you.
Oh, that's a good idea. Patty, are you still out there?
Patty, can you hear me?
Patty, are you out there? She's probably taking the dog for a walk or something. Anyway, oh, this is great. I'm so glad everybody showed up. So Granny, I know you have a lot of viewers. How many viewers do you have now?
It varies every day. There is no hard and fast rule for me at all. Like,
yeah, I hear you.
I mean, if I could predict, okay, if I do this thing, you know, it's like, build it and they will come. You know, I would build it. You know what I mean?
It's a hard topic.
Oh yeah,
it's really a hard topic.
And I have had one viral video. And in my personal opinion, it's the cringiest, worst video I've ever made.
That usually happens.
Wishing on stars. Yay!
I love her. She's got the best voice. Welcome.
Hey, kids. I have electronic smoke roller, and it's really noisy, so I'm going to mute my microphone just for a minute.
Okay.
Won't even be that long.
Thornton 64, welcome. Yo, subscribe to each other and give each other some views and support each other. That's one way to do it, is to join some of the chats like this and really get to know each other and support each other. I've met the best YouTubers on chats and stuff, and just friends of people that I am subscribed to. If you see me looking up, because you see me looking up and it looks like I'm looking, I have bifocals on, and sometimes to read what's being written, I have to look up. So don't think I'm like looking at the ceiling or something. It's what I have to do to be able to read with my bifocals. So I was trying to get a little chat going on what people think people like to watch, or I don't know. How do you know what to create? How do you, I mean, does anybody have ideas on what creators should create to bring people in?
Well, I've like advised a few people that have asked me about, like live streams. And although I'm no kind of expert on them whatsoever, I have been in radio.
Right.
And usually what I do is, because all of us tend to get off topic, and all of us tend to, get distracted. Bye, Angie.
Bye, Angie. Thanks for coming.
What I would do is, if I started like, say, 1 o'clock, okay, so you open the live stream and your point is this thing, and you make it clear and concise, and then you have like 14 minutes of, whatever is going on in the chat, whatever's going on in your mind, etc. When you get to that quarter of an hour again, though, come back to the point. And
right.
If you watch a radio program, or watch a radio, that's enticing. like watching grass grow. But
Steve
the hour, the quarter, the half, and then the quarter till, and always come back to those key points you wanted to make, and everything else in between. Those 15-minute increments can just be, filler and entertainment.
Right.
Steve Rob.
I do notice with videos, it's how you title them too, that you might get some hits. If you're saying like my vacation and people are out searching for a certain topic, they're not going to be searching for my vacation. They're going to be searching for maybe like Disney or a special cruise ship like Royal Caribbean, Oasis of the Sea, or something like that. So I think how you title a video is important for views, especially getting people who aren't regular subscribers.
Your channel tags are important. Your tags in your videos are important.
Yeah.
But again, there's no hard and fast rule, because I've seen channels with 100,000 subscribers, like 2 tags. So it's so hard to determine what will go.
Right.
I mean, you can kind of judge by certain increments of trying to work with the AI, the artificial intelligence.
Right. And I know when I'm searching for videos, the tag words that I try to search is maybe the name of the ship, if I'm looking for a ship video, or, a certain place, like a certain waterfall or something like that. If I'm interested in visiting that place, I'm going to search for that specific name. So I think having specifics in your titles, I think it helps a little bit versus something general.
But I just got to go on record for saying right here, right now, if I see another Logan Paul video, it will be too soon.
Exactly.
I'm so tired of seeing Logan Paul titles.
I am too. So I just kind of say not interested and just keep going.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the hashtag is handy. And also, I've noticed that you can run a Google search for suggestions on SEO, which is search engine optimization. If you run certain searches on those, you can come up with all kind of stuff.
I get demonetized on some videos, and I don't understand what they picked out of certain videos to demonetize. I used to get demonetized like on every single one, and I had to dispute it, and then it'd come back in a day or so. But now it's just like once in a while, but it's very random. I'm not sure why I'm getting demonetized on what is it, tag words you think they're going by, or I'm not sure what I'm doing.
What I would suggest you and anybody for that matter do, if they are going to choose to monetize their channel, is to create the video, keep it on private, let it sit for 15-20 minutes before you mark it for live. And if you get that golden seal of disapproval, then go through your description, go through your tags, go through your thumbnail, see what you can tweak, what you can make go one way or another, because sometimes that can make a big difference.
Yeah, I have a video out that's been out for probably over a year, and it's called Trump Wine Taste Test. And there's a Trump, and it's in the Donald Trump family. They have a vineyard down here in Virginia. And I got a couple of their wines and took them to New York, and we tasted them. And that video has gotten demonetized. And I put a review on it because there was nothing negative said about it wasn't about politics. It was about wine. And they demonetized that and have never brought that back, even though I disputed it. And I don't understand, just because I use the word Trump, I don't know.
Well, Pet gives no fleeks one way or another for monetization. He's like, yeah, no, I'm not ever. I'm good. Right. Whatever I use, whatever I have, they can keep it. Don't want it, don't need it. Just want to do my thing. And I respect that choice. But I also respect the choice of those that say, you know what, I put a lot of money, I put a lot of skill, I put a lot of time in this, and my time should have some value.
I did it at first for fun. I just wanted to have fun with it. And I'm still doing it for fun, because if you're not enjoying it and you're not having fun, there's no sense in even doing it. But
right.
But I figure if I can build my channel now, maybe in 5 or 10 years I can retire and have a little bit of extra coming in. And that's why I monetize. It's not like I need the money right now. It's just that maybe in the future. Right now we just save it. All the money that we get from YouTube, which is not a lot. We're not making that much at all. But we put it in a savings account, and that'll go towards a trip or something,
You're welcome, SJ. We used to monetize at one time. We uploaded a video with something like, "We ate dirt" in the title because we ate pot. Wow.
I saw that video. Oh, did you dispute it? We should got a star. Did you dispute the demonetization? Because normally if you dispute it, they'll put it back up. Oh, they did. She disputed it and they put it back up.
There was a little guy's channel. He must have been maybe 16, right? And I swear to for goodness, for like 5 days in a row, this kid had Logan Paul in his title. Logan Paul in his title, every one of them. And there's like maybe 2 or 3 seconds about Logan Paul. So the other day, I couldn't help myself. I said, dude, please make a video called Reaction Logan Paul, Don't Eat Tide Pods, Demonetization, How to Get Subscribers. If he comes out with it, I swear to God, I'm going to do a shout out for him. I swear.
That's too funny. Do you think it's important what equipment you're using? Like, do you have to have fancy cameras and lighting and all of that stuff?
No, not really.
I don't either.
Not really.
And I know there's videos that say, "Oh, you gotta have."
I have my Blue Yeti mic plugged in right now because I didn't know I was going to be doing this. I don't have my whole setup, but I'm here and we're still making a go of it. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's just for fun. This is all for fun and conversation. Right. So, and I'm glad you taught me how to bring you into the chat, because I think it's better when there's 2 or 3 people talking to each other. It makes it more fun.
I'll tell you the same thing I told Lei Shahan, because I was one of her first panelists. I'm like, you're brave. The first panelist you have is a monster. What's wrong with you?
We love our monsters. Who doesn't love a monster?
I will say, though, the video that you put out with your pastor getting the check that all of us, you know, was such a part of that. It got to me. I got a little weepy. I got a little weepy.
I was so happy to do that. And I was so happy he played along, because I asked him beforehand. I said, I'm going to can I videotape you? I want to talk to you about something. If you don't want me to put it up on YouTube when I finish, that's fine. But I would like to do this. And he was such a good sport about it, and was so thrilled at everything that the YouTube community did, that it was just, I watched that video over and over, because it touched me. You know, the concept of everything that was done. It was so touching.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't have the 4 walls around me had it not been for the YouTube community, and that's no exaggeration.
Right.
So I realize that we can reach out to each other, and we can reach out fierce.
Right. Because I thought this was just going to be like a fun thing, but I've met the most awesome people on YouTube. I really, truly have.
Yeah, I remember one of the very first comments you ever left on my channel. I'm like, she don't like me. Pat was teasing me, saying that I had to run for president. And we had just gotten, this is when I was still back in Ohio even, and we had just gotten a desk chair. So I was just goofing around, and they were spinning my desk chair, and you wrote, I swear, I'll never forget it. You wrote, please stop spinning.
I think I can remember you spinning, but I don't remember what I wrote. And sometimes I wonder if I'm writing the wrong things on some people's, if they don't understand. I have a really weird sense of humor.
It's all good. Well, when I started to get better acquainted with your channel and stuff like that, I knew that it was in jest.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was just like, there was big paragraphs. Yeah, Granny Monster for president. Let's go. And you were like, please stop spinning.
Beautiful, awesome, beautiful from up in Canada. She's joining us too. Welcome.
Oh, she's a sweetheart.
I think it's really important to grow subscribers and to actually, you know, to get friends. You have to comment on people's videos. You have to truly watch the videos and leave genuine comments.
Yeah, TFS does not a comment make.
No. Yeah, no. I mean,
my like number 13 is not a comment made.
Right. But some of them I'm watching and I'm saying, like, what is a good comment? I can't even come up with a good comment. And so I think on somebody's last night I wrote, I must be really brain dead because I can't even think of anything to say. Or I need coffee or something.
I find that my comments are very stream of consciousness. You know what I mean? Wherever that video is taking me, whether it's a memory or you know, like, oh, Val, your kitchen had a smell fantastic. You know,
yeah.
It's very stream of consciousness, what I say about people's videos.
Right. Because I like to watch them, and it's very seldom that I don't watch the whole video. If I'm watching your videos to start with, it's because I've made some kind of connection with you.
Right.
And I'm going to watch the whole video.
Mm-hmm.
So I know some people come on your channel, they watch like a few seconds of it, just long enough to write a comment, and you know they didn't watch it. And then, you know, because they want you to go and watch theirs.
Right.
But you know who's genuine? I know by the comments who's actually watching my videos.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, yeah, they're dead giveaways.
Right.
I mean, they really, well, for some, and I think maybe some of us that are just starting our YouTube can kind of get roped into, you know, some of it if we don't like get what I call, you know, like they're streetwise. I think there's also YouTube wise, there's some YouTube wisdom that I think comes after some time of you going, now, wait a second, you just said the same thing over there on Steve Rob's reviews that you just said, this is like click, copy, and pastry. What is going on here? You know?
Right. And Steve Rob said, I've only used the comment speechless on him one time. Well, most of the time he's trying to fix something, and I don't ever want to fix anything, but because I love watching him, I'm going to watch him fix stuff. So even though I'm never going to fix it. So.
Well, I watched one where he was talking about Amazon.
Right.
And like I said, my comments are very stream of consciousness, you know. And just maybe not even 24 hours prior to that, my buddy Lynn Denton was like, I've just become an Amazon affiliate. And then I saw this and I was like, ooh, I'm like, Lynn better know. You know, I think I even said that on his channel. And he's like, what does this have to do with the video?
I didn't even know anything about affiliates until that video he put out. And then I'm going like, what is an affiliate? I had to go look it up. So
yeah,
Steve, you made me do research just by watching your video.
Has something new going on right now, Val. And since you are sort of like trying to have a reinvestment into the work that you do, one of the things that they're now enabling us to do is to look through different categorizations. And I'll send you the link after the stream if you should so like it.
Okay.
And it gives you the way to contact different sponsors to write up proposals to have them be sponsored on your videos. And you can put in like, just like a construction worker will say, well, I can do this job for $80. And another construction says, well, I can do this job for $40. Well, obviously you're going to go with a $40 person. You know what I mean? So let's say Valerie Reese's cruise ship and airlines wants the starting rate of $100 for an ad. Okay, so I'm looking at this saying, well, I'll do that for 60. You know, and you write up the proposal, and then hopefully they'll get back to you and offer you the sponsorship.
Yeah, I've never had that happen. I do have a couple people on that are affiliated with YouTube, that are affiliated with Amazon, that send me things to review. So I get free products. I've never had anybody actually want to sponsor me. Oh, do you, Steve? I really want to see that. Interesting.
Cross my heart.
I hope you're modeling it too as you're doing it. Oh, mercy.
You know, it's so is beautiful, awesome, beautiful, and I get that too. You know, like there's this one little guy, and I follow his channel and I follow his work, and I love him a lot actually. But he says the same thing on everyone's video, and those are two words: nice video. And it's Ash Ketchum. But then as you also see his personality develop, you'll realize that he's a person of more art than he is verbalization anyway. So it kind of, there aren't really any true hard and fast rules other than having a little bit of YouTubery wisdom, I think.
Right. And it's getting to know the YouTubers. It's not just, you know, watching videos just to leave a comment to get somebody to come on to your page. You gotta really make friends, I think.
Oh yeah. Yeah. An integral part. I mean, we even call this thing a whole thing a community. You know what I mean? And if you snub the community, if you know, kind of try and use some trickery in it, and that stuff gets around, and it gets around quick. Trust, it does. And you're like, oh really? Well, if you're able to do that to that person, my time's a coming. I'll bounce. You know?
Right. That's funny, Steve. I don't know Pavia. I've heard Booger say her name before, but I don't know her for measuring.
Oh, she's a sweetheart. She's so darling.
I've got to get onto her channel somehow to meet her. So
Her
I have
and
met one
Lovely Kid
YouTuber.
Japan.
She's from Japan?
No. I said there's her, Pavi, and then there's another one I like really, really well, and that's Lovely Kid Japan.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Bostar!
Bostar! Yay! Bostar in the house.
Oh.
Good to have you.
And here's another thing that I think would be interesting if we could all do. And that is, if we were to really want to build a community, what if we made a commitment to say, like, on top of every Monday morning, I'm going to send you 3 links to the people that I'm subscribed to that I find interesting, that I think you might connect with.
Right.
You know, I've done that with some people too.
Larry wants to know, do you have to hit 4,000 hours for 12 months, or once you hit it, you got it? I think you have to hit it for 12 months.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, right now I'm getting 4,000 hours about every 6 months. So, but I know it's not my daily blogs that do it. It's my videos that I've had out for a long time, the cruise videos and the Disney videos, and those are the ones that I get the most hits on, and some cooking videos.
Jidlin just came out with a video. Are you familiar with Jid?
Jidlin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I watch him.
That's one of my buddies.
Yeah. I like him. He does art. He does his own art, right?
Oh yeah.
He draws, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I watch his.
I've done some voiceover work for him and stuff. That's great fun. Great fun.
Yeah. I was hoping Pet Monster would come in.
1:44 on a Sunday. He might still be in his shorts drinking coffee.
I saw him on Grant Hubbard's chat off the ship a couple hours ago.
Oh, I must have missed him.
He was up. Grant Hubbard was live streaming off the Carnival Elation.
Yeah, I was in there toward the tail end of it, I think.
Yeah, I think I saw you in there too. Yeah.
I think me and Dark Matter, I think, came in about the same time.
Oh yeah, I saw Dark Matter in there too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Dark Matter had a stream last night.
Huh?
I think Dark Matter had a stream last night on. I caught him for a few minutes.
Oh my word. There was like, and I'm not even playing with you, there was like, you see the eyes? There was like I think 18 thumbnails on my laptop that had the little live thing on. I'm like, there's just no way.
Jaws in here, Jah. Debute. She is a young YouTuber, and she is going to have a baby in a few months.
Oh, awesome!
And she just got married, and she does some really, really long live streams. So that brings me to a question too. How long is too long?
9 hours, because you can only go for 8.
Oh, is it? Oh, that makes sense.
I've seen people just like go nutty. Yes, on February 14th on Valentine's Day, I shall be live streaming for 24 hours. I'm like, you got me messed up. No.
Back to back live streams. I've run out of stuff to talk about.
Well, much like Pet, me and he, we just.
Yeah, I think you guys did one like after midnight one time that went on for a while.
Yeah.
And that was adult. It was a very adult live stream.
That would be any one that Jid and I have done together as well.
I don't think I've ever caught a live stream that Jid did.
Pardon?
Strange Dreams. Larry said he did a 3-hour live stream. It was too much. That's what he said.
Yeah, my buddy Ben Cab 7, he can go for about an hour, and then he's like, and look at the time, I'm out. You know.
So Wishing on a Star said she posts once a week, but since their videos are only 3 to 4 minutes, it doesn't look like they're going to get the watch time.
Okay, and here's what I would suggest that you guys do too. If you're like say Valerie and I are buddies, maybe SJ Vlogs and Ja might be buddies. Family Toy Report and Strange Dreams might be buddies, and play each other's playlists over the night on repeat. Believe me, the AI does not know whether you're like this or like this.
Right. That's good advice. And maybe post a little more often if you're able to do that. What I usually do is I'll make videos on the weekends because I can't make a video every day of the week. There's days where I have 12-hour shifts and I can't make videos. I can't post videos and I don't watch that many on like Mondays. But so I take the days that I'm not working, like Saturdays and Sundays, and that's the days I'll make 3 or 4 videos. And I try to do somewhat decent content if I can, and just so that I can put videos up. So I may get 30 views on them, but it's still a view is a view.
Right. And also what you can do is on those, when you're using your time management effectively, just as you had mentioned, you do, you can always like sunset them. You know what I mean? Like maybe you'll make like 4 or 5 and then have them interspersed with different days and times to go live.
Right. Oh, I absolutely do that. I don't put out more than 1 video a day because nobody would watch them.
I knew this one gamer channel, not even playing with you, let out 11 videos in one day.
It's too much.
I left a comment, you've been busy.
It's too much. People will watch 1 or 2, but if you're going to try to support everybody in the community, you can't watch 11 videos for 1 channel.
No. Impossible. Can't do it.
No. So I would rather make 1 video 10 minutes long, which I try not to go over 10 minutes because I don't think the attention, people don't want to watch an hour-long video. So I'll make 1 video maybe 10 minutes long at the most. And instead of making 3 or 4 1-minute videos, I just, you edit it together.
Steve Robb, it absolutely makes a difference. Now, I've seen Steve Robb's videos go live like when I'm about to conk out.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, mental note, don't forget to watch Mr. Robb. Don't forget to watch Mr. No, I better do this before sleep. So, you can use me as a demographic if you want to, Steve. I think that, yeah, it makes a tremendous difference. And I use a tool called TubeBuddy, if you've ever heard of it. Val, have you?
No, I haven't.
TubeBuddy is awesome. It will even tell you when your time going by the algorithm pertaining to solely your channel, when the best day of the week and time of the day is for you to release your videos.
Huh.
Yeah. And it's a free tool.
Different video topics should go at different times of the day?
For different topics?
Like, are you saying that one type of video should be released at a different time of day than another one?
Thanks, Strange. Well, yeah, I think that there are, you wouldn't want to release something at midnight and call it breakfast foods.
Right.
You know what I mean? Well, it's breakfast somewhere around the world, but maybe not your main demographic. And that's another thing. You can drive yourself just a little crazy with analytics if you're not careful, but they are noteworthy. They are worth your while to take a glance at, like every week or so.
Right.
You know.
How's your audience? Do you have equal amount of male and female viewers?
No.
No?
Not even close. Not even close. Not even close. I can see where you would, because you're a couple.
Right.
You know, I don't even understand how I got the demographic I got, and that's no kind of lie. I'm like, really? 30 to 45 years old? What's here? What's this? And apparently I'm huge in Singapore. That I don't understand.
Mine are pretty mixed. I've got half male, half female in all age ranges. I'm just all over the place.
Awesome.
Steve Rob, you have 92% male viewers. Wow. That's like, you need that bra one. You need to put that bra video out.
You could
and
call
Toy
it
Review
bra
says
and
she
hammock
has like
review. You could do a
65%
bra and hammock review. Get both. Get both demographics.
Yeah. Well, see, I like Steve Rob's cabin videos because I like the outdoor stuff, and there's a lot of channels that are outdoor that I love to watch.
Oh yeah. Well, I grew up right along the Muskingum River. It was my backyard in Ohio, so we did fishing, and we had fires and things like that. Where I am now, I can't. So that's sort of like living vicariously through those videos.
Goodbye, SJ Vlogs. That's Scott and Jenny.
What was that?
I'm saying goodbye to SJ Vlogs. He needs to go put the kids to bed.
Oh, pleasant dreams. Yeah, it does help. It does help. And also going back through some of your older videos and just retagging them.
Right.
Changing a bit in the description and changing a bit in the thumbnail can also boost the SEO.
And the title, do you think the title's important too?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I thought so too.
I absolutely do.
Mm-hmm.
Because like if I see something like Logan Paul, moving on.
Yeah. Yep. I agree with that.
If I see something like, I can't stand this person, I'm moving on.
And if I think it's what are the ones that are just leading titles that get you to watch them just to get the views, I don't watch those either.
Ones that say stuff like something must see.
Yeah. And it usually ends up to be nothing worth watching at all. Bye, Steve. Thanks for coming by.
I'm good. Bye.
Yeah, you guys ask Granny more questions. Granny, she's been in radio and for a long time, so she knows a lot about it. I'm glad you came by today, Granny, to help us with this.
No worries, mate.
Can you explain 4,000 12-month rule? Family Toy Report asks.
Actually, Pet Monster has a video up pertaining to that very topic where you can actually see it on the screen. You can pause it and read it.
Does he?
Yeah.
Is it on his regular?
It's not on
main
Disturbing.
channel?
Not on Disturbing. It's on his main one. Yeah.
Disturbing Pet Monster or just
no,
Pet Monster?
It's not on Disturbing. It's on the regular Pet Monster.
Okay.
Like Pet Monster's ever been regular.
Right.
What did I just say?
I don't know if I saw that video, and I thought I watched all of his videos. I'm gonna have to go look for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah. And you can tell in his voice that he's like stressed over it, because he's like, I totally get it if we lose some of our YouTube family over this, and we won't want to see you go, but we'll understand if you do.
Yeah, see, that's what's bothering me a lot right now, and why I wanted to kind of do this is because I have, like my friend down in North Carolina, the YouTubers that I met, Chris and Leah, they have maybe 460 subscribers, and they're very upset about this. And I hate to see them not do their channel because of this, because I enjoy
Yes,
watching
family,
their
that's the name.
videos.
Yes, family, that's his name, Pet Monster.
Yes.
But
It's the
go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say Pet Monster and his wife Monster Chick were the ones that first introduced hashtag Create Not Hate into our community. And then
Hi, Lindy.
I was on it like a bonnet, you know, and then he said, you know, you want to partner up with me on this? And I'm like, I'm already in, you know. And then, of course, several other people, yourself included, a bunch of people put out videos, and bless their hearts, I think that that message is still very much alive. You know, whatever your motivation for creating, on it like a bonnet, not vomit wishing. It's Hazel
Reptiles. Hi, and I don't know that channel, so you know what? I'm going to have to go over and subscribe to you.
Is you afraid of snakes?
I am not afraid of snakes.
Well, then you're good.
I hope that everybody is subscribing to everybody here and will go support their channels. Now, y'all bear with me because I'm going over to subscribe to Hazel. So I've just subscribed to you. And now I got to get back to my page so I can see what's going on.
You know, if Hazel doesn't know our Jidlid, I bet you if those two were to get together, he could do some crazy artwork and incorporate it in some of his series.
My computer's froze up. Just a minute. Hold on.
Oh. I was wondering if it was me or you.
No, I'm coming back. Can you see me?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Because it's right now I'm just froze up a little bit. I might have to just hit my refresh button. Hopefully it's just gonna bleep me just a minute here because I don't have a picture. This happened earlier with Grant Hubbard. There I am. I'm back. Where all I got was like a green screen on the monitor here. So I had to refresh it.
And that's one thing you were asking me about equipment and this thing and another thing, you know. I think a lot of us can forgive bad, like if we're shooting through a potato, as the expression goes, you know, like our camera, we call them potatoes. Like, oh, you shot that through a potato. Nice, boy, you know.
Right.
But if you have no music, no sound, or no, on a live stream, no interaction with the people that are in your chat room, you will lose them.
Right.
Like I've seen live streams that are a lot of this. Like, and Marcel Marceau channel? What's going on here?
Right. I like the live streams where there's more than one person in the chat. So that's why I'm so glad that you came in and joined me, because I just think it's so much better than sitting and watching one person talk.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So, and it's good if
I want to talk to you.
Yeah. It's good if I have Steve beside me and maybe we can talk. We can both talk, but you know, he's down watching TV or sleeping. So
you could turn this into an ASMR and just aim the camera at me for the next 7 hours. Rename it. Watch my hubby sleep.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah. He's snoring.
Okay, if you are on a laptop, family, toy report, you can go to the 3 little dots on the side of the chat, select go to channel, should open up a new tab. That way you can subscribe to those persons. If you're on a phone, then click on the thumbnail icon beside that person's name, and that should also take you to their channel to subscribe.
And Pat P is my sister, and she does not, or she does have a channel, but she doesn't put content up. She just started her channel so that she could comment on my videos. But I have put up some of her work because when I go to New York, she lives in New York, I live in Virginia. When I go up there, she is on some of my videos with me, and she does some awesome quilting and stuff, and I have recorded some of that. I have videos of her quilts with her in the videos and other things. So, you know, you will see her on my channel, but
every time she opens the door, the expression on your face just is so cute. I love it.
Yeah. I've popped in on her a couple times without telling her I was coming to New York, and she told me not to do that again. So. Because the dogs just go wild. They don't know that I'm coming, and they get a little loud. So it's hard to be able to get a reaction because you're trying to get the dogs to be quiet. But yeah, she was on the live stream, the Pet Monster, when we did that Pet Monster Day. Patty was on the live stream with me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the one we did early in the morning with the dogs barking.
Say, I was not awake for that yet. I'm not gonna front. Don't lie, I don't.
No. And yours, I was in bed when you and Pet Monster did yours, but I watched it later. I did watch it later.
And I gotta say that Convella, I just love her.
Right.
I mean, I just love her. As she kept track of everybody, she kept everybody, you know, like, so-and-so's running late. Be all right. Calm down. It's okay. You know, she was so wonderful.
And do you know this George Granny Monster that popped up here?
I do not, and
I do not.
I would not.
Yeah, we think we're gonna make him go away.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't let the door hit you with a good Lord split you.
See, that's Patty's job. Patty's moderator. She's supposed to make them go away. I don't want to delete anybody if it's somebody that you know, but I don't, you know, if I don't know them. And I figured by the title of that we would get a few people maybe that I didn't know, like Hazel. I don't know Hazel's reptiles, but I will now because I've subscribed to her. So
thank you, Hazel.
Yeah.
Now, are you familiar with our Green Bay Wacky? I
am.
Okay. Yeah, because he also was a part of the Christmas thing.
Right.
You guys. And the guy's a maniac.
He is.
I mean that in the kindest of fashions. He's a maniac. And I love his work a lot. And we did a collab together. We talked about it on Hangouts, okay? And he's very, hi James. He's very influenced by Saturday Night Live. And so we were talking about, there used to be a series called Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy. Okay. And when Wacky does his jokes, he's way out here like that. Ow! You know. And I
he's
said,
all over the place.
Oh, I know. I said, let's take you out of your comfort zone a little bit and just kind of have you chill and saying the most ridiculous things. I'll write it for you. And then you can read them. And he loved the idea. We were cracking up. We thought this is just going to be a hoot. And there were people that thought they were actually deep thoughts. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, he has a lot of people in his streams.
Yeah.
I don't know how he keeps up with them.
Like I said, maniac. And Pet said it best. He's like me on crack.
Right. Yeah. I would love to meet Pet Monster. He's got the biggest heart. I mean, he seriously does.
Oh, yeah.
And I know I can't say no to him. If he asks me to participate in something, and that's another thing. I think anytime you do a collab with somebody, that helps your channel too. Because
oh, yeah.
People come in and see you're part of it.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
So, and
not to mention,
huh?
it just gives you a warm fuzzy. Not to mention, just gives you a warm fuzzy working with somebody.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love working with Pet Monster. Anytime he sends me a little email or something, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm all over that.
Right?
Hi, Angie. How are you? Do you know Angie?
I do not. I do not.
Angie has a lovely channel. She's a mom, has some small children, and she works out. Want to check her out?
Nice.
She just stopped working, so she's stay-at-home mom right now.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
You know, I leave my liked videos for public. If anybody ever wanted to go through my liked videos, they would be like, what's she really into? Because she's like watching camping and makeup and car repair and gaming and, you know, what's in that head? You know, and it's just because I do try to be actively participating in many different factions of them that are interwebs.
Right.
That it's more sometimes I think about the personalities and the people.
Yeah, you just kind of get a connection with certain people.
Sure.
And Angie says she's branching out her videos as well. I look forward to seeing that. Oh, you're doing a collab. That's awesome. Yeah. Who are you collabing with?
That'll get to her about 30 seconds from now.
Yeah.
Because on Google Hangouts, you're on this weird 30-second delay, but that works to your advantage. Because I've seen people do this, and I'm thinking, oh, you're bolder than I am. They'll actually put the link to the Hangout in your chat so that anybody can hop on.
Oh, okay.
Don't do that.
See, I don't know how all this works. I'm not technically savvy or whatever. So,
you know, speaking of Facebook and such, I want to suggest a thing to you guys. It's great to have social media platforms such as YouTube, Vimeo, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. Okay. However, if you are looking for search engine optimization through Google, you might not always want to link your Facebook or any subsidiary that is not a part of Google, because they will actually lower your SEO. Oh,
is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. I will see you later, Wishing. So I'm glad you stopped by.
Oh, such cool duets.
Oh, yeah. So, awesome. I wonder if her dad sings. I meant to ask her that.
I don't know, but I made a fool of myself last night because I wasn't feeling that well. And they sometimes take song requests if you leave them, you know, in the comments. And like I mentioned earlier, sometimes I comment to stream of consciousness, you know.
Right.
And so I said something about like one of the last songs in one of my favorite movies is Rocky Horror Picture Show, and it's called I'm Coming Home. All right. And then I was kind of out of it. I wasn't feeling that well. And then I see a comment, and I thought they were talking about what I had said on their channel, and they were making a comment on my video. So what I replied to her could not have made any kind of sense. I was like, no.
Oh, no. He's self-conscious about his voice. Oh, he shouldn't be.
listen, Linda, listen. That's also a viral video.
Oh, I love that video.
Me too. And I say that around the house here, if like we're being sarcastic with each other, we go, listen, Linda. So,
bye, James.
like, if Pet has nerve enough to sing, and if I have nerve enough to sing, you listen to those and go with the cringe. You should fear nothing.
Right. Don't ask me to sing. Be turning off the sound real quick.
Oh, sweet. But actually, Ms. Val, I've got to be headed off too, because I got to get lunch in my stomach. The coffee's kicking in. I got a video to edit.
I hear you. And I was going to leave this about an hour, and we've gone over an hour. So I think I'm going to probably call it a night too myself, because I've got some videos to get put together too. And I have one more video because I haven't done my my fitness update, and I need to record that video real quick.
Oh, and also Robin Sadowski has her new Keeping It Real out, and it's awesome.
What is it?
Robin Sadowski. She has her new Keeping It Real video out today.
Okay.
Loved it.
I'll have to check that out.
Mm-hmm. So, all right, sweetheart.
We got a lot of viewers today, a lot of support. This is awesome. I want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting me with this. And hopefully we've shared some good information. I'm so glad Granny joined us and was able to help with this conversation. I was so excited that she joined us in the chat. So thank you, Granny, for your time. And I'm going to call this a wrap, everybody.
My love to the snoring one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, downstairs. I have to wake him up and feed him soon. And hopefully we can do this again soon. Thank you, everybody. Bye, Granny.